Pow!
See? Segment 3. One lucky gal, Tamra Trainer. Thank you very much for being on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
You know, it's very cool. Like I said, I hope you're all having a great time today because to me, this is just a catch-up. I don't...
Totally.
Not catch up. We're catching up. Like I said, I don't see Tamra very often, so to me, this is... I get her for all to myself for 1 full hour.
Yay!
You know, Tamra, we were talking about this during the break, you know, because it's very interesting. You know, I've been married forever, and, you know, I dated my wife for 2 years before that. So, you know, as far as being out there in Vegas and being single and all that, I know I have a lot of friends, a lot of female friends who are in the same age group. And they all seem to, you know, I don't know, it just seems like they're always single. It seems like they're more single than they are attached. And we talk about it a little bit. And you were saying how tough it is.
Yes, I wouldn't say that I've been single for a long time, but I own it. I'm okay with it. I find that I'd rather be single than be in a bad relationship. It just...
Oh, my friends say that. It's very interesting. And I think, guys, you need to learn about
true.
this. You need to learn about this. That women, I don't know, mid-30s to mid-40s, they would rather just hang out with their girlfriends and be, like you said, they'd rather own being single than hang out with a guy who's just a jerk. It's just...
Absolutely.
You know, they have the power now to where it's like, hey, you're just not worth the makeup.
No, not at all.
You're not worth the makeup.
That's just a distraction from doing the things that I love to do. Being in a bad relationship, and it comes with all the things that are bad. And I just feel that there's no reason to have to be in that situation and be miserable. Life is all about being happy and doing the things that you love. I see a lot of people. I learn from a lot of people.
Yeah, I try to too.
And, you know, I sit there and I've listened to people speak, and this is what a lot of people say. Oh, if I had just done this, or I wish I had. Well, why didn't you? Why don't you do it now?
Right.
Or you're not dead. There's still plenty of time, and that's my outlook. I am not dead. I'm not planning on dying anytime soon, and I'm going to just live my life and do the things that I want to do and be happy and fulfilled. And yes, when the right person comes along, I'm sure I'll recognize that person.
You know, we were talking, and guys, I'm going to give you a little hint, okay? And every woman is different. Everyone's different. But I know Tamra well enough to know that as busy she is working out, preparing for a contest,
yes,
running, making her living, and living her life, you know, she doesn't really have a lot of time for the standard dinner invitation type thing. You need to run at Tamra in a little bit different way, I would say, right?
Absolutely.
You need to come at her in a different way. You need to kind of invite her out to, like, hey, there's a social gathering of realtors. Would you like to go? I'll meet you there. What do you think? Would that
probably not?
Okay. So I can't ask you out.
I'll do no.
How's the best way? How's the best way to get your attention?
Probably something low key, where it's maybe an early dinner or go for a hike. Yes, something exercise related. You got me. Then, but, I mean, realistically, I go to bed by 7 or 8 o'clock. Yes, I'm such a party animal.
Right.
But I'm up at 3 or 4 a.m. You'll see me on my computer answering emails and getting my day
post
started.
out there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I do.
Yes. Yes.
And so it's a struggle sometimes to stay up late.
Right.
But I mean, I'll do it. But with dating comes, it's not just a once in a while thing. I mean, you want to get to know someone and you want to spend time with them. So it's a constant, ongoing thing if you guys like each other. So, I mean, there's a lot of effort that's involved, and sometimes I'm genuinely tired and at the end of my day. The other day I got home at 4 o'clock and I had such a full day. I had the phone in my hand and I woke up at at 10 o'clock at night with the phone still in my hand, in the same spot and clothes. I fell asleep. I just fell asleep.
Done.
And so that, a lot of people think that, I mean, I have to explain that to people, and I feel bad because I don't like to be mean, and I don't like to say, no, I can't all the time. I feel guilty, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard, and no, I'm not going out and going drinking and partying it up. That's not what I like to do.
Right.
So we have to get creative here.
Right. Do you find at this point, since you're in the gym so much and it's so much part of your life, that for some gentleman to gain your attention, they have to kind of be in the same realm? At this point in your life, you better be a fit guy with fitness on your mind.
I would say that's yes.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people will say to me, I bet you only date guys that are big muscle heads in the gym. No, I've actually never dated a bodybuilder in my life, but do you want to stay healthy? I mean, it's only a normal assumption that if someone is into fitness and on the level of competing, that I would say, I would think that I'm a guy, from a guy's standpoint, that'd be like, okay, well, I'm not going to fly. She's not interested in someone eating potato chips on the couch.
Right.
So I know that there's a conflict if you want to go to the bar and drink all the time, and I'm saying, I have to go to the gym, and we go to such extremes when we compete that it actually puts us in a mode where we can't even handle being around. I've had a lot of people invite me out when I'm competing, prepping for a contest.
Right.
And I'll say, I can't eat any of that food. I carry my own food in a container in the car.
Right.
I can't drink. I drink water, 1 gallon a day. And they'll respond and say, well, you don't have to drink or eat. Oh, so I guess I'll just sit and watch you? Well, I don't think that's realistic. I'm human. And most people will say to me they can't diet because they love food too much. Remember that. So do I.
That's right. Now, what's interesting is this prep for these contests. I'm telling you, like I said, I've kind of noticed it before. I've seen my friends do it. It is a process, and it is so, this week out, you're supposed to be here. It is a campaign.
Absolutely.
It is literally a campaign from, okay, we're starting today, and this is where this, and this is my coach, and this is where I'm going to be at a certain time, to the point, like you said, hey, I got to go to this contest a couple days early so that the water I retain on the airplane can be worked out, so that when I hit the stage, it could literally be, man, if I would have hit the stage yesterday, I would have won.
Oh, yeah. We say that sometimes after our contest when we get to fill back up with carbs and eat junk and stuff, and for some reason the next day you always look great. I don't know what it is, but we sit there always, all of my girlfriends and I were like, why couldn't we have done this today? But I just want to say, actually one of my trainers, she's competing this weekend, Julie Meyer, and she's a pro.
Shout out to you.
Figure pro, and our coach is Kim Odo, who is out of Temecula, Body Bio. He's amazing, and the great thing is you hire someone to do all the brain work and do your diet for you and tell you what to eat and when to exercise, and you just show up. That's it.
Suit up and show up. That's a Danny Vegas model. Tamra Trainer, that's it. One lucky gal.
Thanks. I'm so honored to be here. I just love him. He's the best. Danny is amazing. His energy is, it's contagious. I'm going to leave here. I'm going to think I can fly.
Well, you are the best. I like I said, I love you. We'll have to have you a show on again. One lucky gal, Tamra Trainer. Look her up on Facebook if you want to, give it a shot, gentlemen. Look it up on Facebook, and
Thank you.
Get in line. This is Danny Vegas with segment 4, last call. Aaron Phillips and Ricky Cash. Sorry, back.